welcome back to our Let's Play that we have tentatively titled Edward Teaches History because it's a terrible, hilarious pirate pun. I'm Elanya. We also have Wererogue and Longpig.
Father! And we've got a guy.
We've got a cutscene.
Oh, it's Edward.
Young Edward, baby Edward.
He's wrong about me!
You believe me, don't you?
Can
you not see me?
Yes.
Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port.
There,
okay, honey. Sure.
And there I am, a man of quality.
Quality.
With 1,000 dollars
Quality.
spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain.
You look like you shave and oil your chest, sir. I'm just saying.
There's the bizarre capitalization again.
Yeah. Eventually we're gonna get used to that.
So yeah, Edward teaches history.
Yep.
Maybe get a pirate fun in there.
La cena.
Yep.
Cómetela rápido.
Eat it fast.
Or I'm gonna come back and eat the rest of it. You want your supper, Edward? No, you want Daddy to eat it?
This doesn't seem
excellent
very secure at all.
shackles. I like how they're just like, yeah, you know how we get out of these shackles? We just
Now what's your plan, mate?
I don't remember how we got here.
Oh, those two guys were like all pissed off because they figured out that we killed the real guy.
Right. I gotcha.
Duncan.
It's been a while between
us.
recordings, yes.
Hugs.
Murder hugs.
Murder hugs. Murder hugs are the best hugs. At least that's what my cat seems to think.
A hug is just a strangle that you haven't finished yet.
Yes. What is that from?
I forget, some comic.
Is it Penguin, maybe?
I love the whistling lyrics. It's like
Ammo.
everyone's just so sort of like, ooh, what's that whistle?
They're just rolling around on the ground.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
somebody kicked them in the nads.
That is a lot what it looks like.
that's the
The sage dude?
unarmed takedown
Ah.
response. Like, effectively, as far as the game's concerned, they're dead. But you know, since you didn't
It
stab
lets you feel
them,
better about it.
yeah, they sort of wheel around on the floor for a bit.
Looks like either they got kicked in the nads or they have a really bad stomachache.
I think more the latter.
Dysentery! The dysentery!
Yeah.
Nausea, heartburn, diarrhea.
Reach the top shelf.
That is hard, man. This game is really punishing.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
Yeah, I've learned from this game that a brig is a type of ship and not just a place where you put people that you've arrested.
A brig is a
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
Do we even know this guy's name? Have you even bothered to ask his name?
Nope.
So that's the idea then.
You're awful.
Free what men we can, then find a fast ship.
Oh yeah, it's the Niagara, right? That was
Yep.
the brig. Yeah.
The U.S. brig Niagara, which is a War of 1812 ship on Lake Erie. I think it's actually officially the flagship of Pennsylvania.
Cool.
What if we asked his name and then we decided we wouldn't like it? We couldn't have him help us escape.
That would be really superficial of us.
It would.
I'm just gonna sit here. Nobody will see me.
Recruit pirates. Oh, this is how we get our boat then. Okay. Are we an assassin yet?
Nope.
How about now?
Nope.
How about now?
Not as far as I can tell. Still
But he's
just
got the
pretending.
sassy outfit. I mean, isn't that what you need? Isn't that what qualifies you to be an assassin? Murdering folks, having a snazzy cloak?
The assassin outfit.
I think you have to jump off a specific thing and cut
Oh.
yourself. I forget.
Right. No, nobody's had to cut themselves since Altair, as far as I can tell. Or at least since
It's on
Altair's
Ezio's
time.
Maybe they
There's like
decided
a
it wasn't
specific thing in
sanitary.
Assassin's 2 where they're like, oh, don't worry, you don't have to do that anymore.
Please, Ezio.
It's
I think Edward alright.
Yeah, I'm cool with Edward so far. What's this do? Whee!
I would like to say, for the record, that that's not
That's
really
a
how that works.
Bad idea.
Also, the ships are so giant. They're so ridiculous. Like, you do not have that much space in a fighting top.
Right.
And that's just such a bad idea. I am not convinced he understands the rigging of this particular ship well enough to know which lines are safe to swing from.
Well, I'm still not sure whether he's already a pirate captain or not. I sort of...
I think he's
Get
been
the
a pirate.
impression
I mean, he's certainly been a
is.
sailor.
He's certainly been a sailor.
You should know better. Line safety is a thing. It's important. You can get your hands torn off if you're not
There's a
careful.
catch to this favor.
I can put my
You're
arm
sailing
on.
with me. I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
So is this whole ship oversized, or is it just bits of it?
Well, you don't get a really good... The whole thing is pretty big.
That's a big fat bottom boat over there, man.
Yeah.
Like, from a distance, they don't look super oversized, but then you get closer
You
to
get
them,
on
you're
them
like,
and they're like, yeah.
there's the dock there.
It's like putting Lego people on a Jupo ship.
Yes. There you go.
Don't fall.
I suspect that part of the... Oh, I fell. I suspect that part of the deal with the sizing is to do with, well, one, having enough space to play the game in,
Yes, I
And-
think that's it.
and secondly, like selling
Oh!
the ability to walk on some of
Ow.
those beams.
Did you just get shot?
The guy had bombs.
Oh.
I just stood on his bomb while he was dead.
Seems like it
Whoops.
wasn't very smart.
Not your best plan there, Eddie.
Hey, I wanted that. Ow.
See, the irony is that I would actually buy him standing out on the yards, because that I know sailors did.
Right. Just not the zipping up and down
Random
roads.
lines.
Come on, lads.
Yeah.
If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
It'll be 50 feet over that way. In the ocean.
Yes. Or at least a good 20 feet down.
Yes. You would just not put your ships that close together. It's a terrible plan.
Yeah, I did think that when I was playing this part. Like, they are conveniently close to each other with their struts. Yeah, your sprit's positioned in a
Double
nice
stab.
place to get from ship to ship.
That's just dangerous. I mean, you get like
Yeah,
a
you're
little
gonna
bit
break
weather
something
on
off.
there, and you're gonna get your
There's a
ship
brig
smashing
nearby,
together.
just waiting for us to take her.
Well,
Much like your mom.
I was just thinking that you
Ah!
were making more your mom
I didn't
does.
forget.
yeah. Longpig's on the ball today.
Well.
Longpig's also on your mom today. I don't know. It's kind of weak.
How you beat me to it?
What flag is that?
Spanish.
Spanish of some
Falling
sort.
down flag. I could never be a pirate.
No.
I would just pee my pants and like hang on to the mast crying at this point.
I really do want to take a proper tall ship sailing
Oh Jesus, why would you ever do that? Oh.
trip at some point, but It was a lot more convenient to try and do that when I was living in the UK, and now I don't know.
Yeah, it's harder out of Montreal. There's not as many tall ships around. But there are a bunch. I mean, there's a lot that sail out of various Canadian ports. There's a bunch on the lakes.
Yeah? Cool. Yeah, this was interesting. What am I holding? Why am I doing that?
Just hopping around on the dead eyes.
Oh, that's better.
I feel terrible because I can't remember what that ship part is called, and I really should know.
The big pulleys?
All I know is like gunnel.
I don't really have gunnels on it.
No, they don't.
They have whales. I guess they're theoretically whales, but
And like bow.
yeah, bow,
Stern.
stern, port, starboard.
Keel?
Anything that's in Barrett's privateers.
So the main truck, then, you know that one?
Yeah, maybe. I know that it carried off both me legs. Oh, damn them all.
I looked into that because I was confused, and there was like, apparently there's a controversy as to whether it's part of a cannon or some kind of sheet attached heavy thing.
So tell us, what is it?
If I'm recalling correctly, and I'm not making any promises that I am, it's part of the boom attachment.
Okay.
But
That
I'm
makes
not
sense.
sure.
Well, because it's called main, then you assume it's something to do with the mainsail.
Mainsail, yeah.
Such stealth. Many assassinate.
All boat talk
I mean,
on
let's
Edward
be-
teaches typing.
Let's be fair, Stan Rogers wrote that song in like 1970 something.
Mm.
He may have just picked a boat part that sounded reasonable.
I gather that's
Well,
what
yeah.
he did. Like,
There are a lot of things in there that are not, feasible.
But it's still an awesome song.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna look, because I have my books right here. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna consistently call ships boats, by the way. I'm really sorry about that. It's just a habit.
Yeah, I'm gonna judge you for it.
Yeah, you can do that. It's,
Come here.
I know it's
Chanel.
wrong.
Sorry, that was me climbing back up onto my giant bed.
Stabos.
Teacher stabbed him in the stomach with the hilt.
Devs. So we're not on the brig yet, are we?
Brigs are pretty small,
That's what I
relatively.
Pretty small. There's like all this cavernous empty space, which I understand is not.
Double kill.
Not
No.
so much.
Double kill. No. Double kill. Double kill. No.
Hey!
Hello.
Hey! And we're just murdering some Spanish guys. Oh, new friends. Hey, new friends!
Going topside. Be ready.
These are the worst materials ever to try to imprison people with.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not real good at.
I think they're made out of papier-mâché.
Reach the deck. Wow. Done and done.
Against fierce opposition, we reached the deck.
Kill the captain.
Yes.
Hurry! For God's sake, move.
Yes,
So yes,
we'll
we've
just
got trucks, pieces of wood of various forms, though mostly round, for different purposes, as wheels on which the gun carriages run. So
Okay.
or circular caps on the upper mastheads, so they're generally furnished with 2 or more small sheaths through which the signal halyards are rowed.
The rolling things I could easily see carrying off both my legs.
Yeah, it's they basically they're part of the assembly that helps them the arms, like the yards rather, go up and down.
Right. Cool. Whoa, jeez, please, that's gonna hurt. It didn't hurt at all. Hooray!
I need your fall damage for some reason. Animus, that's why.
Yes, yes, right. Apparently, it's also the Cornish word for the trough between two surfs. So, like, in the middle downward part of a wave between two peaks. But I don't think that's relevant to the song.
And the English word for a goods carrying vehicle, yeah.
Yeah, well, at least
I don't
my
think that carried off
definition was
both of
nautical related.
that particular sailor's legs, though.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
Also slang for an exchange, as per fish for grog, apparently, was the example given. I'm looking at my copy of the Sailor's Word Book, the classic source for over 14,000 nautical and naval terms. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this the brig now?
I think so.
Probably. I wasn't actually paying attention, but I
We have to
would
kill the
suspect.
captain.
How many masts does it have? Your quiz.
I see one.
Oh, come on, I can't count the masts. Get out there.
Hey, this guy with a hat.
Just kill him so we can count the masts. I
Well,
see
there-
two.
Yeah, there we go. That's great.
Yay!
Notice a nice little brig. I would buy this. It's actually a brig.
Hey.
This brig has the Heather seal of approval.
It's still giant, but
Yeah.
like the perspective keeps shifting. Like
Yeah.
it's still
Double Stevos.
Yay.
Is this
They're
our boat
just
now?
not very perceptive. I think
Ship.
it's your boat now. Yeah.
Yay!
Lay aboard, lads.
Yay!
They were all just waiting in the water.
I can't have me pirate captain.
Jagabat says a good word.
Jagabat. That is a good word.
As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane.
That's a terrible decision.
Watch on those galleons.
Well,
See they don't give us
Assassin's
trouble.
Creed games are often full of terrible decisions.
Lannister ships?
Yes, they are Lannister ships. We are about to assault them with Greek fire.
Water fire.
Yes,
We're up
wildfire.
against it here.
The one that's not an actual real thing.
Well, it's not like people actually understand how Greek fire really works, so you know, maybe it was wildfire. Keep dragons.
Oh man, that's not a good place.
See, now you're sailing. You're sailing in a trough.
Jesus! You are in a bad. You are not good at sailing.
Well, I didn't exactly put myself here, right?
I'm gonna puke. I'm scared.
I actually super love what they've done with this. It feels very,
I'm glad we're not watching this on the projector because I probably would be sick. Oh my god.
It's kind of fun, actually.
it does feel very, very nice and very stormy.
Yeah. Is that a water spout?
No, I think it's just mist. Just
Steer clear of that thing.
What thing? Oh no, it's gonna hit you broadside. Ah, jeez, no, it's bad.
yeah,
Bad.
you don't want to be that facing that way. That's bad. Don't have the waves coming in over
But there's
the
something
side.
there on the map.
You're doomed.
That's a water spout. Oh my god. That's really bad. Go away. You're going. There's more than one.
Maybe
What
it's a
are you doing?
Sharknado.
Maybe it is a shark
jeez.
out.
It's not looking good.
I don't think firing at it helped.
This is making me
No.
really anxious.
Shoot down the water spout, lads.
It's coming right for us.
This isn't even like a really crazy storm. Those waves are not
Oh,
even
it's really
like
close. So close.
not even like 10 feet high.
Yeah. Well, depending on whether you're paying attention to the size of the ship or the size of the people on it.
That's fair.
No, you're going the wrong way again.
That storm that we just had, they were calling for 45-foot high waves in the Atlantic.
Wow.
The white wand too that they were supposed to get up.
Wave.
Didn't notice their shots.
Here
I see that one.
into the wave.
Better to get your face on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool though. Yeah, good job, guys.
I love how they did that with the mechanics as well. Like,
Yeah.
you take no damage if you hit him face on, otherwise you get smacked.
That guy looks like he ran into some trouble.
Yeah, it's a boy, I think. Oh, no,
I mean, the ship that you just passed on the on the right there.
The water's out.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh no, it's
Clearing up.
it's a point where you can go like diving for treasure later on. I think. I don't have that yet.
You could go wrecking, one would say.
Ah.
A lot of pirates got their start in Nassau, actually, from wrecking. They were diving on Spanish ships.
From that massive treasure fleet.
From that massive treasure
Wreck.
fleet. Yep.
Mm.
Very stressful.
17.
Stressed out.
15, maybe. And now are you becalmed? Yeah, you look a little becalmed. Oh no, maybe not. Everybody else is boned.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward.
I'm an Arctic man.
Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
Now you know his name. Is it acceptable?
It's a cool one.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads. We're taking this one home.
Now you know the name of one of your crewmen.
Yep.
Is he gonna name his boat ship?
I don't know, is he?
I shall name it Tracy.
He'll probably name it the Ranger, because that's what they're all named. Except for Edward Lowe's ship, which was named the Merry Christmas, which never
That was pretty
ceases to
rad.
entertain me.
That's cool.
I've made my choice, Addy.
I found sails somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Calling her the Jackdaw.
Oh,
A
right.
sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Well, she was Welsh.
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rations would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor.
Why are there all these weird capitals?
Despite a few
This
items
weird
in the holder,
capitalization.
powder and a few pistols.
Oh.
Think I'll fashion a
Maybe it's to
second
make it
holster
feel
if I
more
can.
old-timey.
It's a
It's a
good
good
start.
start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
I was going to say, those are what you use to
Just
light the
nearby,
cannons.
2 barrels of
Yeah.
gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll
That
stow
does
ours
seem
good
like
and
a poor
proper.
As
combination.
for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment
I
kept in
wanted to
fine
make something
condition.
rubbish.
But we cannot win every battle with
Yep.
snares and shout. So worry about your
Said
own
it was
armament
not
when
much
it
good
suits
for anything but oakum.
you. Don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Oh, they're singing.
Yeah, I really like that about this game. Gives it a very real personal feeling.
Looks like booty. Yeah.
It's a box of metal.
Booty, booty, booty. So in this game, you find shanties, and then the more that you find them, more different songs that you're doing sing. It's
Awesome.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Although I think most of these shanties are probably going to be 19th century. That's okay.
Oh, we should check it out later. We'll find out for posterity. Yeah, there's my figurehead down there that you can sort of see. Not very well.
Abaco!
Are you familiar with Abaco?
Vaguely. I've not actually been to Abaco though.
So I kind of
Whoa!
really liked the
Guys,
Longpig.
that was impressive.
Yeah.
You didn't
They're
even need
very
any do.
coordinated.
Just magically, poof,
Whoa.
all the sails are set.
There it is.
Yep.
It's pretty though.
It's got this sort of
Don't hit the sandbar, jeez.
it's got this sort of yeah, we're gonna take the best condition of our ship. Bang. It's got a sort of shortcut in that you've got all your normal, really quite faithfully done sailing speeds.
Yeah.
And then when you go to full speed, it's like, and then we go crazy fast. And also, the world map is small. Not in that it's small for a game, it's pretty big for a game, but it's small for the Caribbean. Whee!
Also,
I
like
didn't
the
want to be
Caribbean's that big. Really?
No, but you'll see.
Oh.
Eventually, when I show you a map, maybe, if I do that.
Wait, what was that?
It was apparently an animus fragment.
Oh.
It looked shiny, so I took it.
It looks so crappy.
It's kind of messed up.
You need some work.
Crap him.
It's probably pieces of tattered sail.
Yeah.
You need. Yeah. You need paint job.
You need some people to swab that deck. My god, it looks terrible.
Yeah. God. Slap it.
Captain's at the helm.
Swab it, millstone it.
Bah.
You doofus.
Be nice to your ship.
That was terrible.
I'm just being entertained at
just
how
going.
maneuverable the ship is.
I was
Yes.
gonna say.
With nobody like readjusting the
That was
sails
just
or anything.
Yeah.
You have like ghost pirates setting your sails for you.
We're actually mounted on top of a whale.
How does the whale help you set your sails and turn?
It's a sidekick telekinetic whale.
Bro, and it's also a tiny whale because it's pretty shallow waters.
They were just pirating apparently.
It's like, it's embedded in the
What's
in the
that
hull.
ship that you reckon? What kind of ship is that? Is that big? It's got two, I see two masts.
Yeah, it could be some sort of
But it's
little,
really small.
yeah, little snow or something.
Let's nick it.
Well, it's all messed up.
Yeah, you can still nick their stuff. Wow, you told me. Where did their sails go? I mean, I know that, you know,
I think they caught on
canvas
fire.
is flammable, but they don't burn that fast. I mean,
Be vaporized.
you actually
Vaporize
have
on
laser
contact.
cannons. Your laser cannons vaporize their sails.
Yeah.
Their sails were made of flash paper.
That's why they weren't upbeat. They were naked. Wow, look at all the splinters on the deck, though. What is that?
It was sawdust. Like, I thought it was straw, but I guess it's
Oh, I think it's all spinning wood.
Yep, splintered wood from Poor Spaniards having to wear their silly little wigs.
Repair the jackdaw. I think yes.
Okay, so I think we're nearly done
Oh.
for today.
Why didn't you repair the jackdaw?
I did repair the jackdaw.
He's working on it. I will say, yeah, that is fairly accurate. That a lot of the times when pirates pirated stuff from other ships, they were just stealing crap they needed to fix up their own ship.
Yeah, that ship's sinking mighty fast. Beautiful.
Which is handy, because you otherwise would have run into it instead of over it.
Yep.
Ease off the wind!
Look out for that rock!
Pull up gallants! Loose all! Hooks out to the wind!
I bet they never make you do sounding in this whole thing.
Make you do what?
Sounding.
Sounding is measuring how deep the
How
water
deep
is
the water
underneath
is.
you so you don't get run up on the same parts.
That would
Yeah.
make much sense.
Captain's trick!
And Bahamas were notoriously difficult to navigate if you didn't know where you were going.
Well, they do at least, like, if you do go too close to an island, you hit the sand. And sort of
Yeah.
bump off of it, but, you know.
You bump off of it. Oh, it's all done.
Yeah.
Sad day.
Do 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 do.
Okay, so we'll see you next time.
Next time on Edward Teaches History.
Yep.
We eat a sandbar.
Yummy!
Not convinced.